In the year 1999, the motocross world gained a new gear line, No Fear. Partially owned by Jeremy McGrath, No Fear would go on to become one of the most iconic gear companies in motocross history. Let's take a look back at the No Fear era in motocross. Starting in 1999, No Fear would make a big splash in the motocross world by signing key riders like Jeremy McGrath, Kevin Windham, and Sebastian Tortelli. No Fear had a simple but sharp-looking gear style that would quickly gain popularity. Jeremy McGrath would win the 1999 Supercross Championship, while Sebastian Tortelli was leading the Outdoor Championship before an injury sidelined him. Kevin Windham had a great year, winning races in both championships. Things really took off in 2000 as No Fear had new gear styles and signed the biggest name in the sport, Travis Pastrana. The new gear styles looked great, and so did the riders that wore them. Jeremy McGrath won his 7th 250 Supercross Championship. Carey Hart would attempt the first backflip to dirt in dirt bike history. Travis Pastrana would exceed expectations, winning Supercross races and the 125 Outdoor Championship with the Motocross des Nations sprinkled on top, all in his rookie season. He even attempted a backflip at the X Games. Sebastian Tortelli would lead the Outdoor Motocross Championship until an ankle injury at round 8. Nobody else in history has had a points lead over Ricky Carmichael that far into an outdoor season. Windham had a down year, but he still managed to win a couple races. Overall, it was a great sophomore year for No Fear. No Fear would get a lot of exposure from the movie Steel Roots 2 and Revelation 199. In 2001, the gear only got better as No Fear used a bigger version of their unique-looking logo on their jerseys. Jeremy McGrath's reign in Supercross came to an end in 2001, but his gear looked better than ever. Travis Pastrana would win the 125 East Coast Championship and lead the Outdoor Championship until concussion sidelined him. Windham had a tough Supercross season, but he would win some outdoor races and challenge Carmichael on a regular basis. No Fear would lose Tortelli in 2001, but would gain the motocross world champion Stefan Everts. Carey Hart would attempt another backflip. Travis Pastrana would backflip into the Grand Canyon and win every freestyle contest he entered. The gear was amazing in 2002, but unfortunately No Fear would lose Jeremy McGrath due to some disputes within the brand. McGrath would sign with Thor, giving the king of Supercross a new look. The 2002 line of No Fear is my personal favorite, as the gear was as sharp as ever with many different color combinations, all with that unique-looking No Fear logo. Travis Pastrana was now the sole poster child for No Fear with McGrath's departure. The 2002 Travis Pastrana just might be the best-looking gear bike and riding style combination in motocross history. Mistakes, a knee injury, sickness, and bad luck would cost Pastrana a couple wins and would end his season at Daytona. Kevin Windham would have a tough year, breaking his femur halfway through the Supercross season. The Team Suzuki duo of Pastrana and Windham has to be the best in motocross history. Pastrana would have a tough time with racing, but would have success in freestyle, landing his first backflip. Pastrana blew out both knees, which ended his year. Carey Hart got redemption in the X Games, landing his first backflip to dirt. Stefan Everts was on top in Europe. Overall, 2002 was a good year for No Fear. (2003) would be the last year of No Fear's pinnacle, as Travis Pastrana would have a signature gear design that looked great with his Sobe Suzuki. Unfortunately, Pastrana would only make it through 2 rounds of Supercross. Sean Hamblin would have to pick up the slack for No Fear. Like 2002, No Fear had some great gear designs in 2003. Travis tried to race the outdoors. It only lasted 1 moto. It was back to freestyle for Pastrana. Brian Deegan landed the first 360 at the X Games. He had been on the No Fear team for a couple years. Travis couldn't let Deegan outdo him. Kevin Windham would return to racing, preventing Carmichael from another undefeated outdoor season. The No Fear era was one of the best eras in motocross history. Great gear, riders, and racing with several motocross legends crossing paths, all within a handful of years. What is your favorite gear and era of motocross? Comment below.